Good morning to you. How are you? Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's going to be a very quick video. I just want to use my 10-20 minutes break to quickly address this matter before I get back on my work. Look at the topic I put out there. Look at the topic carefully. The children of the European passport citizen will soon be kicked out of the United Kingdom after Brexit. I don't make law. I only practice law. And I am confident with my area of practice. A lot of people don't understand how the immigration rules work. And it's so funny, especially when it comes to the issue of this particular Brexit. 31st of January is just around the corner. European parents that are living in the UK, both father and mother, you must be joking if you have not regularized your children's status. The kids will be out of status and they will be kicked out. They will be embarrassed. They will be messed up. They will not be able to travel on excursion. If they do, they will not be able to come back into UK. They will find their bank account being closed and their driving license being withdrawn if care is not taken. It's a warning, and the warning sign has been there for a very long time now. So I am wondering why people are still so adamant, reluctant, to respect the law and do the right thing, the needful. As it is going, there is every possibility, that two parents that are in the UK with European passport, of course, before Brexit, kids born to them will be UK citizen if they have been living in the UK more than 5 years. But immediately after Brexit, it doesn't happen like that anymore. So if a child is born to two parents and the two parents are EU citizen and that child hasn't got British passport as we speak, that child is going to be kicked out. They won't have status. I am not making the law. I am practicing the law. There's a clear difference between the makers and the practice. I only practice it. So it will have been properly put together by my superior. And my job as a practitioner is to practice it. When I'm practicing it is to simplify it into the ears of the public, into the ears of my clients, most especially those who want to hear it. Children born to EU citizens in the UK are not automatically entitled to British citizenship if they were born after 2000, when immigration rules change. But they could remain in the country without issues as EU citizens under EU law. However, the post-Brexit, they will need to demonstrate that they have the right to be in the country once they turn 18, and this will turn on the rights of their parents. So children who have not got their citizenship when they are adults and they want to live in the UK after Brexit, they will struggle. They may struggle if their parents have not documented their stay in the country. The children that have turned 18 and they want to continue to live in the UK after Brexit, if their parents have not documented their status in the UK, they may struggle. They may struggle. So as we speak, good morning to everyone. So as we speak, I actually do not understand why some parents are so haggard and don't listen The needful needs to be done so that your kids will not curse you. I have come across children that are now adults and blaming their parents for not having British passport, even nothing to do with Brexit, that I am just sorting them out under marriage now to get status under their partner, under their husband. And it's a shame to that kind of parent that you let your child down, you let your daughter down, you let your son down. You fail to do the right thing. You fail to do the needful. You know, the law remains as it is. My job in the diaspora as a legal practitioner is to implement it, is to simplify it. I don't bring the law out. I practice it. I don't make the law. The Home Office, for the purpose of immigration and nationality law, make law. Parliament in line, Home Office together, they make law. My job, Tokunbo Olagbaye, is to simplify it to you, is to interpret the law, is to let you know what the judges have said about each particular law sections and act legislation that they have passed in Parliament when you were sleeping. Now, this particular Brexit issue is becoming so common that I have now noticed that a lot of parents have not done the right thing. And if you are in the UK and the needful hasn't been done to date, tell me who you are going to blame. Who you are going to blame. And some of you that are living in the Spain, or in Spain, in France, in Germany, in Italy, you want to move to United Kingdom. You can move to UK if you are coming to contribute into the economy of our beautiful country. So I need to remind you, you can move into United Kingdom and do the right documentation, get the right documentation done. Your European passport will not surface alone anymore after this January. So you need to get things done properly. But please, when you are coming, you should come with the mind to come and work and contribute into our economy. We need money. We don't have the allowance for benefits for people to come and draw the funds, draw benefits. We don't have space. But most especially, the kids needs to be registered when they are in the country, and the parents need to apply for them immediately. You understand? If you don't do the right thing and you think you can just come in, you are going to find yourself in the middle of nowhere after Brexit. And there is nobody you are going to blame, because my video has said it all. My platforms are there to assist. And that is why when I do a program on my page, I try to move it around so that people share it and they have it. You must register a child that comes from Europe in the UK, or a child that born to two parents living in the United Kingdom must be properly documented. If not, once that child is 18, he or she will be without status in the UK, will not be able to claim money, not claiming money, will not be able to control his or her bank account in the bank, will not be able to apply for driver license. And if he does apply for driving license, it will be revoked. It will be called back. So please, let's get that right. There isn't much time for me to put things here for you. But at the moment, we are coming out of Europe. The government is stable. We have majority in Parliament. So there is no need to struggle anymore. Left to me, I hate wasting time. People have spoken, would have voted, we should have been out completely. But I know divorce proceedings as a lawyer, it's not fast and not that easy. When a husband and wife are solving problem and coming out of marriage, you know, they have to agree who take what, you know, who is this, what have you contributed, who take this, who takes that. They have to agree, and that's the problem they are trying to solve now between United Kingdom and the Europeans. You know, we're trying to solve that problem. But apart from that, let me reassure you, you really need to settle down in the UK. If you are here, register yourself and your children, get the right documentation. If kids are not documented, they're going to face problem later on when they have come out of age. They will face that headache, and that is what I need to tell you. Get everything done now. Document your status in the UK. If you don't document your status in the United Kingdom, you will blame yourself. You know. If a child has an indefinite leave from other part of the world, what do you mean? Other part of the world, indefinite leave has to be United Kingdom. If it's not UK and it's not Europe, it doesn't have any meaning. Even if it's Europe and the child comes to the country here, how did the child manage to enter without European passport? That is a question that remains unanswered. How did the child manage to come into the country without proper documents? Because having indefinite leave in Europe does not take you into UK freely. You need to apply for visa. And when you apply for visa, you are only coming on the visit visa. So there has to be European passport person that you are going to clinch with. If there's no European passport holder to clinch with, then it's going to be an headache. So you have to go back to your country and go and get the right document in your European country where you come from. So ladies and gentlemen, time is not on my side. My name has not changed. Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye, LTO. The reason why I came out, you know, it's just to discuss the matter with you about the issue of registration of children after Brexit, before Brexit, so that they will not be out of status. They have to be documented. If you have any issue with your immigration issues, call me. Call my office 0208 309 8808 0208 309 8808. Call the office, book appointment, come and see Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye. Ẹnu ò ṣe àròkọ ni music. I understand my law. I know my immigration and nationality law. I know what I am practicing on. So I know my stuff. You need help, come and take proper advice. Consultation is not 50, it's 60. 60. It is not 50, it's 60 pounds. Thank you. And if you need advice with regards to the shortage occupation list, I want to start having nurses CVs. You know, I need your CV, nurses. I want to start getting your CV and see if I can register you here in the UK with the body. And then we take it on from there. Once I'm able to register you successfully, and I'll start charging you for my consultation, my time. But until then, I'm not prepared to do so. But if you need advice, contact my office in Nigeria, 0813 456 6319. 0813 456 6319. That is the office number in Nigeria. 0813 456 6319. UK number 0208 309 8808. It is not 50, it is 60. Okay? Consultation is not 50. Consultation is 60. Yeah? It is 60 pounds. Okay, so that's that one. Yeah. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. Office number here is 0208 309 8808. Anything that is not real is not genuine. You will not find me to discuss it with you. The government has brought up the initiative to encourage skilled workers to come and work in the United Kingdom. Nurses, medical doctors, IT experts, science teachers, and many other subject matter, you understand, that have been encouraged to come and work in the UK. For us to be able to assist you, because I don't have employment to offer you. Do you understand? I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor. But I'm trying to work with the parastatals that deals with things like that, so that we will know. Because Nigeria is having a problem at the moment. We're not sure whether you have a body that controls nurses in Nigeria. So if you have a particular body that registers nurses, like Royal College of Nursing in the UK, let us know. If you have a particular body that registers nurses in Nigeria, please, nurses in Nigeria, put it here and let us know. We want to assist you, but before we can do so, there are some missing information that we need to find out from you guys, because sometimes some Nigerians are exempt, are not included in some of the lists. Unlike Philippines, Filipinos are automatically allowed, you know, for agency to recruit directly from. Nigeria can come in under shortage occupation list, but some agencies are not working with Nigerians because of one strange reason or the other. So I want to assist you to be an intermediary in that aspect. But before I can assist you in that aspect, I want to be certain, it's all right. I want to be certain that at least there's a certain body that control nurses in Nigeria, which I don't think so. I'm not too sure, because I know that Royal College of Nursing in the UK control all the nurses. The Law Society and the SRA control solicitors. You understand? Then the medical board control the medical doctors as well. So it's a bit different from this side of the world. Everything we do here is different. Immigration commissioners control the legal advice, the ordinary advisors that are not solicitors. OIC control them. So that's the immigration advisor that are not solicitors. Those that are solicitors are controlled, like me, SRA or Law Society, and also with the OIC certificate that I also have along with my solicitor certificate. OIC also control me. So two ways that they are looking on my head, all the time. So but in terms of Nigeria's situation, we are not too sure, we're not too sure about the situation of the nurses in Nigeria. You understand? Even the lawyers that they control in Nigeria, they are doing yama. All lawyers in Nigeria are doing what they like. They don't have particular person checking on them, no checks and balances. That's why the fact that it's a body, Nigerian Bar Association, but they're not checking on them. They're not really investigating. They're not visiting them in practice and audit them. They're not auditing them. So things are not properly done from that end in Nigeria. So it's a big problem. It's a big issue. So having said that, if you need help and you want to come on that shortage occupation list, let me see your CV as a medical practitioner, nurse, or midwife, matron, qualified matron in the hospital. Of course, for you to be a matron, you have been a midwife and a nurse. So we're not saying matron of the church. So we are matron church. We're talking about matron in the hospital. For you to be a matron, you have to be a qualified nurse midwife. So we want to see your qualification. If you want to come to this side of the world, it's a different ball game entirely. Let us see the document so that I can find a way to check with the body and register you, whether you are qualified and whether they will need some documentation from you. If they will need, then I'll come back to you and I'll tell you what they need. At that stage, when I start doing that, then you will have to pay consultation. The moment I start taking your document and I start representing you with the body to check everything for you and see if I can get the tier 2 license for you, then there are some charges that will start coming in. I will call the music. And to you want to become somebody, you have to be ready to fight the battle. And if you want to come and work at this end, you need money to afford good lawyer, good advice, solid advice. Otherwise, one scam, when they will scam you. Anyway, I've got to go. Bye for now.